2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Brian Russell. Malone is out there with Foster. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Stockton in at the point guard. And it's Pippen missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Utah. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here is Harper. Passes it to Longley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
DA, thanks for that update, guys. What can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right, you don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
And Utah has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Stockton. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Jordan. Over Hornacek. He's off on that one. And Utah the other way now. It's stolen by Rodman. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Harper up top. He's covered by Stockton. Harper against Stockton. Harper the pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Stockton teams up with Malone on the pick and roll. Malone. Longley grabs the miss. Chicago leading. Outside Jordan to the inside. Rodman's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
3-pointer, Stockton. They get it back. Malone. Here's Foster. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside Harper, knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. The tags checked in for Utah. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Jazz. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now Stockton. No points in the game yet for him. Another miss by Utah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Harper. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Stockton passes to Malone. To end the drought. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. It's a tie ball game.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
Jordan against Hornacek. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here is Hornacek. Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harper against Stockton. Harper the pass to Rodman. Jordan with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Stockton outside. And again, it's Utah. Here's Pippen. Here's the pass to Harper. Here's Longley. Pass to Jordan. Passes to Longley. Shot clock at 3. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Here's Longley. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Harper against Stockton. Pass to Malone. A stupendous finish in traffic. Malone's got his second basket of the game.
And Malone, he is huge at that forward position. Just a muscular phenomenon who just wrecks the opposition in the paint.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Utah leading. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Jazz, Anderson is out there with Malone. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Ostertag. And it's Hornacek in at the 2-guard spot. Outside Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Hornacek outside. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Hornacek's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Down low. Here's Longley. The shot misses. Some solid defense here from Malone. Here's Stockton. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pippen against Anderson. 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Pippen's got 5 points so far. Jazz leading by 3. Stockton outside. Feeds it to Malone. Yes, that goes in. He has 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Malone's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. The pass to Jordan, over Hornacek. A shot by Jordan, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Stockton dishes to Malone. Five to shoot. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. Wellington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 5. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Stockton. Stockton having no problem penetrating here.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Jordan. Hits the outside fadeaway.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Kukoc against Stockton. Pass to Ostertag. Second shot opportunity. He feeds it to Malone. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pippen, the pass to Karl. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Anderson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it.
And Ostertag showing his intensity on defense. A big guy who takes pride in his shot blocking. Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Hornacek passes to Malone. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Passes it to Karl. Outside, Kukoc. Michael Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. Out to the wing. For 3, Karl. Here's Wellington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Hornacek outside. To the left side wing. Looking to get it going. That one doesn't go. Rodman with the defensive effort.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's Jordan with the jam.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much, you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Stockton kicks to Anderson. Pass to Hornacek to end the cold streak. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Kukoc, and it's blocked. And now Utah, fast break. The 19-foot shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Kerr, the pass to Wennington. Here's Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Longley is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the pass to Pippen. Shoots over Malone, and with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Pippen.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
3-pointer, Stockton. Doesn't go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Jordan up top. Here's Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Stockton can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outside, Rodman. Five on the clock. Outside, Harper. From outside the arc. Rebound by Hornacek. And here's Utah. Stockton outside. Russell feeling it out a bit. Back to Stockton. Fires from deep. Utah the rebound. Another shot, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible, and that jump shot is wet.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Malone. Chicago trailing here. Outside Jordan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Pippen. Pass to Longley. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Longley's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hornacek outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Malone, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game, and Utah making a change here. Isley's checked in. Pippen no good on the free throw.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And Jordan gets it to go.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Isley. Now Malone. Pass to Isley. Back to Malone. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Pippen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hornacek. And nothing is falling for him right now. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third. Harper with the ball. A rebound by Isley. Malone outside. Now the pass to Isley. Hornacek outside. Top of the key, Russell pulls up. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Bulls leading by 6. And here is Harper. Outside Rodman. Back to Harper. Outside Pippen. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. Pass to Malone. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Tries from 10. Longley can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Hornacek passes to Russell. Now here's Malone. Here's Isley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Malone gets the bucket.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Utah. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
No good on the second free throw. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Bulls leading by 5. So on the floor for Utah, Malone is out there with Ostertag. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Keefe. And it's Stockton in at the 1.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Passes it to Malone. Over Kukoc, and Malone with the basket on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jordan. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Ostertag's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stockton outside. Here's Malone. The shot off that time. Nice D from Pippen. Out to the right wing. Here's Kerr. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anderson. The pass to Malone. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Ostertag's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Here's Jordan, tipped away. The rebound by Anderson. Jazz trail by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Looking to get back on track here. Stockton can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Pass to Ostertag. Over Rodman. Malone tipped back in for 2.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Outside, Kukoc. Dishes it to Rodman. Fires from the wing. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Stockton passes to Anderson. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Karl Malone.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's Anderson. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Chicago calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Present our Jordan player of the game, Scottie Pippen.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Kerr. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Longley against Ostertag. Longley passes to Pippen. Just 4 to shoot. Pippen is doubled. Utah with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, Russell. He kicks it to Hornacek. Jordan with it. Picked up by Malone. For the finish. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 3. 1:41 left in the fourth. .141 left in the game. Passes it to Malone. Over Rodman. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Malone.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the paint. Here's Malone. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. To the middle. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Stockton outside. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rodman against Malone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Stockton outside. Money!
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for 2.
'Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Three-pointers, Stockton. Here's Jordan, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hornacek for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.